Welcome, Sagittarius. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for September 28th, 2025 on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Sagittario, today's energy feels like a clean slate wrapped in fire. The cosmos has you standing at the edge of something new, and the universe is practically daring you to leap. With the moon moving through your sector of transformation and Mars fueling your drive for reinvention, the spotlight is on breaking old patterns that have quietly been keeping you in a cage. The sensation is almost electric. You may feel restless, impatient, or unusually bold, but that's exactly the fuel you need to burn away what no longer fits. This isn't just a new chapter moment. It's a rewrite of your entire storyline, and the message is clear. Your freedom is non-negotiable. There's a powerful sense of release around you, like chains slipping off your shoulders. That knot of hesitation you've carried, whether it's about a career decision, a stagnant relationship, or a self-limiting belief, is starting to loosen. The alignment of Mercury with Jupiter adds clarity to your vision, giving you the language and courage to articulate what you want with razor-sharp precision. No more staying silent just to keep the peace. No more second-guessing yourself when your gut already knows the truth. The bars of your emotional prison weren't built by anyone else. They were built by fear, doubt, and an over-reliance on logic. Today, you rise above them. In love, your patience with a partner or close connection has worn thin. Their tendency to overthink, to rationalize instead of feeling, has left you craving warmth where you keep finding cold logic. For a long time, you've held on because of the bright memories and the hope that they'd return to that version of themselves who once lit you up. But today's alignment is pushing you to stop waiting for someone else to change and to start prioritizing what your heart actually needs. This shift doesn't necessarily mean walking away, but it does mean breaking the attachment that gave them the upper hand. Once you stop being available on their terms, the dynamic changes, and you'll see just how much power you hold when you finally put yourself first. For single Sagittario, the stars are lining up to introduce you to someone who carries both fire and tenderness in equal measure. The appearance of Venus harmonizing with Uranus hints at an encounter that feels spontaneous, unplanned, and wildly exciting. Don't be surprised if this person doesn't fit the mold of what you thought you wanted. They might not check all the boxes on paper, but the chemistry will be undeniable. This connection feels like a reward for everything you've endured, an arrival of passion, adventure, and sincerity all rolled into one. Stay open. The cosmos loves delivering surprises when you least expect them. Financially, the atmosphere couldn't be more promising. You're likely to receive an offer of support, collaboration, or investment in an idea that's been simmering in the back of your mind. This isn't just about money. It's about someone recognizing the potential of what you've created and wanting to help you take it to the next level. With the stars' influence shining through, the project may even be tied to humanitarian goals, creativity, or something that uplifts others. Consider this the green light you've been waiting for. Your entrepreneurial spark is catching fire, and the right allies are stepping in at the right moment to help you fan the flames. At work, your determination to shake things up could feel threatening to those who prefer routine, but don't let that deter you. Your willingness to question the way things have always been done is exactly what makes you valuable. Mars is giving you the courage to speak up, and Saturn reminds you to back your vision with discipline. You're not just rebelling for the sake of it. You're carving a new path that brings efficiency, growth, and creativity to the table. By the end of the day, colleagues and superiors may not admit it out loud, but they'll see the truth. Your way makes sense, and it's time to adapt. Emotionally, this is the week where self-compassion becomes your anchor. For too long, you've been blaming yourself for not moving sooner, for not being strong enough to cut ties or chase a new path. But the universe is loud in its reminder. Timing is everything, and you were never late. Every pause, every hesitation, every detour was a necessary step to prepare you for this exact moment. That self-blame you've carried? It dissolves the second you allow yourself to see your journey as perfectly aligned. Today's mantra for you is simple. I wasn't late, I was preparing. Spiritually, the fire element that rules you is sparking a rebirth. It's not just about motivation, it's alchemy. You're transmuting old pain into fuel, turning setbacks into wisdom, and transforming endings into gateways. The more you lean into your natural fire, the more unstoppable you feel. It's that Sagittarius optimism returning, but this time it's grounded in experience. You've survived the storms, and now your confidence isn't just faith, it's proof. Your power number for the day is 0, a symbol of reset and infinite potential. It's the circle that contains everything and nothing at once, a reminder that from emptiness, you can create absolutely anything. Place that energy in your heart space and let it guide your choices. Your power color is light blue, connecting you to clarity, serenity, and the kind of spiritual insight that cuts through confusion. Together, these influences remind you that today is about both softness and strength, vulnerability and courage. By the time the day winds down, you'll notice how much lighter you feel. That invisible cage you've been carrying isn't there anymore, and in its place is an exhilarating sense of freedom. This is you, untamed, unbound, and ready to soar. The cosmos isn't asking you to tiptoe anymore. It's asking you to fly, full-winged and fearless. And once you do, nothing and no one can keep you from claiming the joy, the love, and the success that are already waiting with your name written all over them. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Sagittarius, the energy around you is vibrant, transformative, and brimming with possibilities. The universe seems to be guiding you toward long-awaited breakthroughs in both love and personal growth. What once felt impossible now begins to reveal itself as not only possible, but divinely timed. Let's walk through the 8 cards that shape today's journey for you. Card 1, 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups is the first blessing in your spread, symbolizing harmony and deep emotional connection. For Sagittarius, this energy points toward the arrival of a significant bond, one that goes beyond fleeting passion and touches your soul. You may find yourself crossing paths with someone who recognizes your worth, admires your light, and is ready to bring balance into your life. This is not a temporary connection, but a union that heals old wounds and restores faith in love. Card 2, 3 of Swords. Directly contrasting the promise of the 2 of Cups, the 3 of Swords acknowledges the heartbreak and betrayal you've endured. Sagittarius, your optimism often makes you resilient, but even you have moments when past wounds resurface. This card reminds you that your hesitation in love is not weakness, it is wisdom earned. Your pain was not in vain, for it shaped the clarity you now possess. Healing has prepared you for the new chapter that the universe is opening for you. Card 3, the Star. The star glows brightly in your spread, illuminating your path with divine guidance. This is a card of hope, renewal, and spiritual connection. Sagittarius, your fire sign energy often burns brightly, attracting others, but today the star emphasizes that your inner light is meant to guide, not only yourself, but also those drawn to you. You may feel inspired to take bolder steps toward your dreams, fueled by trust in the universe. This card promises that blessings are already aligning to reward your patience. Card 4, Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups signals someone approaching with an offer of love, creativity, or emotional connection. This figure may come from your past or be someone entirely new, but what defines them is sincerity and intensity. Sagittarius, your adventurous nature often craves depth, and this knight brings exactly that. Expect romantic gestures, heartfelt confessions, or even an unexpected proposal. This is not just flirtation, it's an emotional declaration that could shift your life dramatically. Card 5, 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands infuses today with speed and forward motion. After periods of stagnation, things will suddenly accelerate in your favor. Expect swift news, rapid developments in projects, or a surge of energy propelling you to act decisively. For Sagittarius, who thrives on momentum, This card is a reminder that hesitation only slows what is already destined. Whether in love or career, the movement you've been waiting for is finally here. Act boldly. Card 6, the Devil. The Devil emerges to highlight obsession, temptation, or lingering attachments. Sagittarius, while your spirit is naturally free, someone in your orbit may feel chained to you by an intense attraction. This card cautions you to discern between love that liberates and desire that suffocates. Pay attention to patterns of obsession, whether yours or another's, that could cloud judgment. Remember, true love nurtures, not imprisons. You hold the power to set the terms of your connections. Card 7, Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups crowns your spread with joy and fulfillment. It speaks of family harmony, love that leads to stability, and dreams manifesting into reality. For Sagittarius, this card suggests that the union promised by the Two of Cups is not just romance, but also the potential for a lasting home, shared goals, and emotional satisfaction. You are stepping into a cycle of genuine happiness where celebrations and shared blessings await. Card 8, Two of Wands. Finally, the Two of Wands appears, signaling choices and new horizons. Sagittarius, your adventurous soul is never content with the ordinary, and this card emphasizes that two paths are opening before you. One may seem familiar and safe, while the other feels risky but exciting. The universe urges you to lean toward the path that expands your spirit rather than the one that merely comforts you. The Two of Wands assures that the bold choice will lead to influence, fulfillment, and new adventures. Sagittarius, today's reading reflects a journey of healing, love, and destiny. The Two of Cups and Ten of Cups affirm profound emotional fulfillment, while the Three of Swords acknowledges the heartbreaks that prepared you for this new love. The Star and Eight of Wands illuminate swift progress and divine guidance, while the Knight of Cups brings a passionate offer straight to your heart. The Devil warns of obsessive or unhealthy attachments, reminding you to protect your freedom, and the Two of Wands highlights a pivotal decision between comfort and bold expansion. This is a day where love, opportunity, and destiny converge. Trust your fire, Sagittarius, and step courageously into the abundance awaiting you. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Sagittarius, your finances are ready to pick up momentum today, much like the Eight of Wands promises. What once felt like stalled opportunities now begins to move forward rapidly. This acceleration could come through unexpected news, a project gaining approval, or even a chance encounter that opens financial doors. Trust the timing, it's speeding up for a reason. The Star also influences your money flow, suggesting not only hope, but divine guidance. You might notice that intuition leads you to promising investments, or that a small idea you once dismissed suddenly looks like a golden opportunity. Keep your eyes open for subtle signs from the universe. Sometimes luck doesn't arrive loudly, but gently. The Two of Wands urges planning with foresight. You may be presented with two financial directions, one safer but limited, the other riskier yet promising greater rewards. As a Sagittarius, your adventurous spirit thrives on expansion, but balance is essential. Evaluate not only what brings income, but also what aligns with your long-term goals. The Devil warns against being enticed by fast money schemes or overspending in a burst of excitement. Obsession with material gains could cloud judgment, leading to unnecessary risks. Remember, luck is strongest when paired with wisdom. Guard your resources as carefully as you would your dreams. Still, fortune seems to favor you today. A debt may finally resolve, or an unexpected sum could find its way to you. This is a moment where the seeds you planted earlier, whether in savings, effort, or connections, begin to bear fruit. Celebrate the progress without losing sight of the bigger picture. Luck is not only financial, but also situational. A chance meeting, a surprising phone call, or travel-related opportunity could alter your trajectory in wonderful ways. Stay flexible, because your fortune is tied to movement, openness, and seizing the moment as it arises. The tarot gives you your lucky number: Your lucky numbers for September 28th are 82, 39, 52, 84, 25, 58. Daily love. The Two of Cups brings the promise of connection, reminding you that love is near and heartfelt bonds are within reach. This is no casual flirtation, but a meaningful meeting of souls. Whether you're single or partnered, the energy today supports deeper emotional intimacy and the possibility of lasting harmony. Yet the Three of Swords acknowledges past pain. Sagittarius, your free-spirited optimism often conceals scars left by disappointment. This card validates those experiences while affirming that they are behind you. Healing has given you wisdom, making you more prepared than ever to receive authentic love. Enter the Knight of Cups, a figure of passion and pursuit. Someone may step forward with a declaration that surprises you. Perhaps an admirer who has watched from a distance, or a partner reigniting a spark. Expect gestures that are tender yet bold, speaking directly to your heart. This could mark the turning point between solitude and companionship. The Devil, however, introduces complexity. Obsession, jealousy, or overpowering attraction may play a role in your love story. Be cautious of individuals whose energy feels more controlling than supportive. Passion can burn brightly, but ensure it does not consume your independence. Sagittarius thrives when love is liberating, not binding. The Ten of Cups radiates joy and fulfillment, suggesting that for many Sagittarians, the path ahead leads toward a stable and celebratory union. This could involve building a home, blending families, or envisioning a shared future that feels solid and nourishing. Happiness in love today is about more than romance. It's about genuine emotional security. Finally, the presence of choice remains strong. Between old wounds and new opportunities, between fleeting attraction and lasting joy, you will find yourself making decisions that shape your romantic destiny. The universe nudges you toward authenticity. Choose the love that aligns with your soul, not the one that only dazzles your senses. At work, in the realm of career, the Eight of Wands once again asserts itself. Expect rapid changes, emails answered swiftly, projects greenlit, or deadlines suddenly shifting. While this fast pace might feel overwhelming, it also propels you closer to success. Momentum is on your side, so don't resist it. The star guides you to envision a bigger purpose within your professional life. Rather than viewing your job only as a paycheck, today calls you to reconnect with your larger mission. Perhaps you're meant to inspire, to innovate, or to lead. Let your natural Sagittarian optimism serve as a beacon for others in your workplace. The Two of Wands reveals crossroads in your career path. You may feel torn between staying where you are and branching out into unfamiliar territory. One option may seem safer, while the other offers adventure and growth. Remember, Sagittarius, expansion and risk are often part of your destiny. Lean into what excites your spirit. Collaboration will play a major role today. The Knight of Cups indicates that partnerships, even in work, may come through emotional connections, colleagues who genuinely believe in your vision, or mentors who extend heartfelt support. Don't underestimate the value of professional bonds built on trust and mutual respect. The Devil reminds you to watch out for workaholic tendencies or toxic professional environments. It's easy to get caught up in endless ambition, but balance is crucial. Burnout only dulls your natural brilliance. Be mindful of overextending yourself for goals that don't truly fulfill you. Ultimately, success today is less about control and more about flow. Trust the rhythm of events, adapt quickly, and don't fear the unknown. A new door may open when you least expect it, potentially involving travel, expansion, or international collaboration. This is the moment to say yes to growth. Health. The Three of Swords highlights emotional wounds, reminding you that health is not only physical, but deeply connected to how you process pain. Stress, heartbreak, and anxiety can weigh heavily on the body. Sagittarius, your vibrant nature often masks inner struggles, but today it's important to honor those feelings. The star provides healing energy. It calls you to restore balance through mindful practices, hydration, meditation, or simply spending time in nature. Think of your body as a temple that thrives on light and care. Renewal is possible now, especially if you've been feeling drained. The devil surfaces as a caution against unhealthy patterns. This could include poor sleep habits, overindulgence, or even neglecting self-care in the pursuit of work or pleasure. Breaking free from these cycles restores vitality. Remember, discipline is not restriction, it's liberation when applied to your well-being. Physical energy is highlighted by the Eight of Wands. You may feel a sudden burst of motivation to exercise, move, or travel. Channel this momentum into activities that strengthen both body and spirit. Movement isn't just about fitness, it's about releasing stagnant energy that weighs on you. Sagittarius thrives when engaged in adventurous health practices, whether it's hiking, dance, or trying new wellness routines. Today is ideal for experimenting with holistic methods, from yoga to sound therapy. Your fire sign energy benefits from variety and exploration. Healing today is about integration. Align your emotional, mental, and physical health into a cohesive whole. When one part is neglected, the others falter. By honoring all aspects, you create balance that sustains your fiery energy and keeps your spirit strong for the journey ahead. Family and friends. The Ten of Cups shines as the centerpiece of your family life. This card promises harmony, unity, and moments of shared joy. Sagittarius, your playful and optimistic energy brings warmth into the home, and today you may find yourself at the center of celebration or reconciliation. The Knight of Cups suggests emotional exchanges within your family circle. Perhaps a heartfelt conversation with a sibling, parent, or child opens new understanding. Emotional vulnerability brings closeness, and someone may express appreciation or love in ways that surprise you. The Two of Wands reveals a forward-looking aspect in your family dynamic. Plans for travel, relocation, or even shared projects may surface. Families thrive when they dream together, and today encourages mapping out a collective vision for the future. Yet the devil warns of lingering patterns, perhaps generational cycles or unspoken tensions. Be mindful of repeating behaviors that limit harmony. Break free from dynamics that feel restrictive and lead your family toward healthier connections. The star blesses your family life with hope and guidance. Even if disagreements arise, there is always light at the end of the tunnel. Your role may be to inspire optimism and encourage others to see possibilities beyond current limitations. Finally, the Eight of Wands suggests swift communication, perhaps messages from relatives far away or last-minute gatherings. Movement and flexibility define your family connections today. Stay open, because spontaneous interactions may bring unexpected joy and clarity. Compatibility. Sagittarius, your fiery nature aligns strongly with fellow fire signs Aries and Leo today. The Two of Cups enhances these bonds, suggesting harmony and a natural flow of energy. Conversations with these signs may feel effortless and inspiring. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, also harmonize with you, thanks to the guiding light of the star. These connections stimulate your mind, encouraging exciting ideas and future planning. With them, you may explore new horizons in both love and friendship. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, bring grounding, but the devil warns of potential clashes over control or differing priorities. While there can be attraction, balance requires patience and compromise. Don't allow obsession or stubbornness to create rifts. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, are highlighted by the Knight of Cups. These signs may approach with sensitivity and emotional depth, offering romantic or nurturing energy. However, intensity could overwhelm if not managed carefully. The Ten of Cups reinforces that family-like bonds are favored today. Whichever sign you connect with, focus on building stability and mutual joy. Emotional fulfillment is not limited to romance. It extends into friendships and kinship bonds. Ultimately, your strongest compatibility lies with those who mirror your optimism and embrace your adventurous nature. Today, look for signs that inspire freedom, honesty, and excitement. They are the ones who will fuel your spirit rather than confine it. Your lucky color today: Emerald green is your guiding shade today. It reflects renewal, abundance, and the opening of the heart chakra. Wear it or surround yourself with this color to attract prosperity and emotional healing. The phrase of the day: true fortune comes not from chasing what glitters, but from trusting the light that already burns within. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.